let it be on record that we do not support corruption in any manner. What we are against is for due process to be followed. Of course, when you begin to drag innocent children into the fray, it is highly unacceptable. This can damage them psychologically for life. Children don't play politics. Children can be punished for the sins of their parents, and even sins of their parents, and even such has been proven. Nobody deserves to be punished for a crime they know nothing about, not to talk of innocent children. Today's rally is the first in the series of actions we have laid out until justice is done in this matter. All these concerns will be presented to the National Human Rights Commission any moment from now for appropriate intervention, especially to protect the rights of the innocent children. To protect the rights of the innocent children who have been dragged into this political war by the EFCC. As educated youths who are versed in the practice and procedures concerning the arrest, arraignment, and prosecution of an accused person, the due process of the law is sacrosanct and must be duly adhered to and complied with. Former Governor Yahaya Bello has not been shown any fairness, which is a cardinal principle of law. He has not been served with a notice of charges against him or arraigned before a court of competent jurisdiction by the EFCC. But he has already been arraigned, tried, and convicted by the EFCC, going by their utterances in the media and unnecessary display of executive drama. The 1999 Constitution, as amended, guarantees the innocence of an accused person until otherwise proven. But the conduct of EFCC in the pursuit of their prosecution of Governor Yahaya Bello had thrown all cautions to the wind and turned his botched arrest into a television and social media soap opera. This is being done to demonize him. We know that before an accused person is arraigned before the court for arraignment and trial, service of charges against him is usually the condition precedent, except where the accused person is on the run. Former Governor Yahaya Bello was not and has never been on the run. In fact, he has an active and running injunction from a court of competent jurisdiction that forbids EFCC from arresting him, to which EFCC had appealed against in the Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja, until they recently withdrew it. It is a natural course of justice that once an appeal is pending before an appellate court, status quo ought to have been maintained until the appeal is determined. But EFCC, in their zeal to prove that they were working as they ought to, refuse and neglected to obey the order of the court, which constitutionally binds them, and to which they, as a matter of must, obey. But they, in disobedience to competent court, ordered, disobeyed, and laid siege to his house, thereby violating his right to privacy and other constitutionally guaranteed rights. We are also aware that before a Nigerian citizen is deprived of his property, both corporeal and incorporeal, an order of a court of competent jurisdiction must first be had and obtained. In the instance of Governor Yahaya Bello, EFCC, in their Gestapo style, had forced the American International School to make a refund of nearly $800,000, being the school fees of his children studying therein, which he paid in advance to avoid the inflation and fluctuations that go with Nigerian economy. This action of the EFCC has brought to and exposed the children so much trauma and opprobrium because of the taunts and mockery they are being bombarded from their peer classmates. We are in no way advocating against the trial of the former governor of Kogi State, and if he is found guilty, he should face the appropriate sanction and punishment that go with it. But the anti-corruption agency, which is the EFCC, must, as a matter of obedience, go low. Follow the procedures, because the disobedience to our constitution and extant laws is a recipe for anarchy, which is antithetical to our constitutional democracy. We condemn in entirety the involvement of those innocent children in whatever EFCC and the powers that be have against their parents. They should have never have been part of any witch hunt by the Commission. Their actions against these children are in total violation of the Child Rights Act of 2003.